Welcome everybody. Welcome to the new subscribers as well. How you guys doing? Today is this Tuesday. Um, as the title states, it's about Iliana Peterson. Iliana Peterson, Chicopee Falls. The baby girl that was murdered. She was 10 years old. From what I gather, this is a small town where people know each other, and nothing like this has ever happened in a town or city. Or if it has, it's rarely done. So we forget to pay attention. Now, in order for this baby, this 10-year-old, to die like this, somebody was watching her. So this must have been a routine that she leaves her auntie's house and go home. This had to be a routine, and this man, you watched her, you just kept watching her, you kept watching her. You got a routine down. This was nothing random. Pedophiles always have their eye on their target before they get their target. But everybody thought we know everybody. So now this town has been turned upside down. So now we're going to have to come out of our ignorance and our thinking, right? And teach our kids. Because first of all, I don't care what time of the day it is. She's a female. Why was she allowed to ride her bike by herself? And then the news want to say 4 blocks. I don't give a damn. It's 2 blocks. You got folks that just snatch kids in front of their houses out their yards. What are you talking about? And run down the street. As a little girl at that young age, why was she allowed to do that? Why do you guys think that was so safe for her to do that? Because you are in a small town and there's no Negroes there, no black folks there, and nothing. This don't happen here. She's able to the point where she done it so often, where this predator preyed on her and watched her every move. He watched her every move to the point where he knew it was a pattern. Decided that night to snatch her up. Pretty little girl. Chicopee Falls, pretty little girl. And what I heard in the news was that we didn't go out looking for her. We called her missing. Whoever did it is sitting right in their face. Somebody you would never expect when it comes out. Beautiful little girl. And now the city is being told, the teachers are telling the parents, oh, don't let your kids ride their bikes home and all. This is just like common sense, folks. And some people ain't going to speak on it, but I have to. The bottom line is you thought your city was safe. And this is a lot of problem with your white culture. I'm gonna call it a culture. This is the problem with y'all. Y'all want to teach y'all white little girls that the black man is the enemy. When the enemies be standing y'all right in your face, but y'all don't teach them about your own enemy. And your crew is the one preying on your kids and snatching them up. Okay, let's get on Cover Girls from Texas, Felicia Johnson, real quick. Let me tell you what's going on with that situation. Okay, so now that we have that she left the club at 1:30 in the morning, but the way it was presented. I don't know who wrote the first story, but you did a bad job. You jumped the gun. Yeah, I said it. Because common sense will tell you, okay, so she left. Because when I first heard it, they tried to make it seem like she applied for the job, right? Felicia Johnson, the one that's missing here in San Diego. She applied for the job. Because I see a lot of people slapping and tapping on me right now. Let me go and get it in 20 it in real quick. Okay? Yeah, this is what Spirit gave me. Check me. The first news was she applied for the job and she didn't get the job. And then she called for an Uber. And the Uber was taking a long time, and then she got in the car with a man from the VIP. Okay. I'll be trying to make her sound stupid. So now we have another story where now we are presented with that she left the club at 1:30. So what wasn't said now? Cover girls was not cooperating. They won't talk to the daddy. But now we supposedly gave some tapes or some information to the police. Even the news down there, that they won't even talk to nobody. You want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why. What wasn't said that Felicia performed that night. That's what wasn't said. She had to perform that night. Why was she there till 1:30? I'm pretty sure the club closed what, 2 o'clock? Why was she there at 1:30? Why was she leaving there at 1:30? Typically, when you go apply for a stripping job in that position, you have to come on the night and audition in front of the crowd. So I don't know if they checked with Uber or Lyft and said, did she call Uber and Lyft? But now we have that she left at 1:30. So if she left at 1:30, that means she was there in that club for a few hours. Cover Girls, Texas. You know exactly who she left with because it's on them tapes who she was talking to inside Cover Girls that's trying to cover some shit. Y'all know what time it is. Because if that was your daughter missing, Mr. Manager, I'm pretty sure you would want somebody to talk to you. No, y'all don't want to do that because y'all got a little, you got your VIP members just dropping them $50,000 and all that up in there. So we don't want to, no, we don't want to say who she was talking to. Y'all trying to act like she just got in the car with somebody. She was talking to somebody at the Cover Girls, inside the Cover Girls. And I know for a fact, and I'm not going to change my mind about it, she was there for more than a few minutes in Cover Girls. Because what you're saying don't make any sense, Mr. News. It don't make no sense what you're saying, my friend. So I'm going to go and take a stab at it. She performed that night. There was a certain individual talking to her. You know how them conversation goes. And then we leaving the club. He could have might have seen her standing out there, pulled up, said, hey, come on, I'll take you home. I'll take you back to your hotel. You don't have to worry about that. But just don't try to act like she went there for that application and then she came out and then called for Uber and the Uber was too late and somebody just picked her up. So when you do in the BP, how did the BP member know who she was? How did he know? If it was a BP member, then how the hell did he know her? If she just went for an application and got rejected and then she went back outside and called an Uber? So you mean tell me he just drove up and say, hey, I'll take you home? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I tell you what, Mr. Manager and all those who's covering up, you end up experiencing something like this in this nature, and then you're going to know how it feels, my friends. Yep. It's everything they need to know. It's right there at Cover Girls. Everything. Who she was talking to, who she left with, is all on Cover Girls' camera that they are hiding because they're trying to protect a VIP member. Yes, you are. I know exactly what happened. And you know exactly who she was talking to. Because I had just remember when I was a stripper. When I went to audition, I put in the application. Sometimes they'll talk to you right then and there, and sometimes they didn't. Depends how they do it. They'll schedule a time for you to come back in because they have certain nights for you to do that kind of shit. They just ain't gonna just whoop-de-whoop. They give you time to prepare. So, bam, what you got going on? So you come back on a certain night and you dance in front of a crowd. Then, manager, whatever, depending on how the crowd goes or whatever, what you're tapping in and what you're tapping out as far as your money's concerned, because you got to pay the doorman, you got to pay the club, what's happening with you. And then you get off the stage, and then they let you know what's happening. So how was she turned down if she didn't perform? She had to perform. Why was she there till 1:30? Yeah, why was she there till 1:30? She had to perform. And we all had went out and met somebody at the club and talked to them the whole night. And we thought they was cool. Da 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 da, and then go to breakfast. We all done that. We all have done that. Sure have. Oh, you want to meet up the yeah. So all I'm saying is, whoever this person is, she was talking to him to the point where she felt comfortable enough that she got in his car. You're gonna have me believe that she applied for the job and then she called Uber and then somebody just rolled up on her and said, "I'll take you home." Oh man, come on. And she didn't haven't talked to this man. This is the first time she's seeing him, and she's from out of town in Houston, Texas. No, I don't think so. Y'all can spin that shit all you want to. Whoever did that story, you did a poor piss job. Because I don't know nothing about news reporting or writing news and none of that. But you got to have a little common sense to write a news article. It's a lot about common sense. Sometimes you got to read between the lines. It's got some common sense, okay? Common sense. Because that was the questions I'd have been asking. You mean to tell me, cover girl, so she came here, applied for the job, yeah. And then she just went back out, yeah. And she just was waiting on an Uber or Lyft, yeah. And then somebody just drove past, one of your BP members just drove past it and thought he going to take her home. Well, how did you know it was a BP member if she was the fuck outside? You don't even make no sense. I couldn't be a detective on this fucking case. You don't make no sense. Let me see all y'all motherfucking tapes. I need everybody on your BP list. What's happening with you? Or I'm gonna go wake one of these judges up out their motherfucking beds and get them to sign me an order for your ass. Cause y'all ain't telling the story. It's just little bitty pieces dropping out now. And the Iliana, the Chippewa Falls, that baby girl, that didn't make no sense. Parents means protection. That's what it means. You guys, you white folks got to stop living in y'all a little small world, in y'all small bubbles. Y'all got to stop that. You got to teach your daughters, you got to teach your kids to be wary of everybody. There's no such thing as your small towns and this don't happen. And no, it's always somebody in the midst. Always. That baby was preyed on and watched. And I'm telling you, when it pops out, when they find out who did it, they're going to be shocked. It's going to be somebody they least expected. That's why when people get too close to your kids and shit, oh, how's little Mary doing? How's little so-and-so doing? Oh, girl, oh, she's so cute. Oh, I'll take her over here. Well, I help you. Nah, man, don't be bothered with those type of people. Something wrong with them people. Who the fuck want to be bothered with kids like that? You want to take time out with all that? No, I don't think so. Shit. You help them, say hi to them, how you doing? You see them get hurt, all that, you protect them. Other than that, I don't want to hang out with your child. And always in her face. But these small towns, these small white towns, you guys got that issue. Y'all do. And nobody said nothing to y'all. Y'all need to stop that shit. I don't give a damn if it was one block. They're talking about 4 blocks. 4 blocks too many. It's obvious this was a routine of hers and she did this constantly. Come on now. Sun going down, she had no business. And for her being a female. No. Now y'all town has been changed forever. Y'all will never feel the same. Y'all will never look at shit the same no more. And you better not. This is a lesson for everybody in that town. Just because you ain't got no brown down there. Thought y'all was safe. She'd have did better in the hood. I bet you she would have stood. The fuck? Somebody done snatched that baby up and hurt her. And now she's gone. Oof. This is the kind of stuff that's been coming to me lately. It's just wreaking my nerves. We got missing. Our females are missing. They are just coming up missing. And then they want to cover up these cover girls, Texas. You want to cover some shit up and not, and got the nerve. And I know all of y'all that work there got children. The manager got kids, and y'all got the nerve to sit up here and not want to help somebody, and they daughter's missing. Hey, friend, how are you, baby? His daughter's missing, and you have the audacity. They don't want to be on camera. You don't want to talk about it, really. But she stepped foot in your establishment last, my friend. But if that was one of your kids, I guarantee you, you want some answers, wouldn't you? You never know, my friend, when the shoe may be on the other foot, and the foot may be the other shoe. Real deal. We are adults at the end of the day. There's no compassion at the end of the day. You're a parent. I know whoever you are, a couple girls. Y'all have children. Yes, you do. You have kids. You won't want nobody to do that shit to you. No, sir. But there's something on them cameras. It's something on y'all cameras. Y'all covering up something. So that you cover girls, well, y'all about to get uncovered. I'm here to tell you, because there's something on y'all cameras about Miss Felicia Johnson. All right, you guys, this is it. I just had to express that. Yeah, I just had to express that was on my heart. I had to talk about that. Yeah, that's just, I mean, the baby, that little 10-year-old, that was just, all because we felt like things don't happen like that in our town, and all because, oh my God, she was only 4 blocks, all because there's no brown down there, all because, let's state facts. That's exactly what it is. So we felt it was comfortable to let our little girls and little boys at night ride bikes, whether it's daytime or night. It don't matter by themselves, to the point where it's a routine. Come on, man. People want to stay, you guys, you know, you can't keep your kids from harm. It's always a charm. It's always somebody to miss. Y'all know that. Always. Always. And whoever you are, they will find you. They will find you, my friend. Mm-mm-mm. Beautiful little girl, too. Beautiful little girl. All right, you guys, I got to go. I got paperwork to do. Y'all have a good day. This is Daily Food for Your Soul. Daily Food for Your Thoughts, man. We got to get smarter. I'm off Nature Boy. I'm off that. I can't even look at that stuff no more. Yeah, I'm off the Nature Boy. Look, I got something to say about that Nature Boy stuff. Until they take responsibility, accountability of their own choices and their own actions, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about he forced this and he forced that and he's fooling people. You have to take responsibility that you made a choice. And what happened? You created that. And once you do that, you can heal that and embrace that. But long as you keep saying he forcing him, no. That's not how that works, my friend. That's not how that works. Okay, so I just, and that's just my personal opinion about folks still trying to hide behind Nature Boy. What about Nature Boy? You move, he moved, just like that. We still pointing the finger. Hey, you're not going to heal until you turn around and say, I did that to myself. Yeah, he said this, he said that, but I still have a brain. I still have to use my senses. And at the same time, you got to forgive yourself what the hell happened. Stop dwelling on it. You got to forgive yourself. That's the first thing. And say, yeah, I was dumb, I was tripping, whatever. You can put a label on it. You understand? Tag the bag, man. Yeah. That's all you need to do with it. You don't need to keep harping on it. It's nothing to judge. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to judge somebody else's choices. I can't judge your choice. I can't. You guys like polygamy relationships? You got some healthy polygamy relationships. That's not what polygamy relationships look like. What the hell's wrong with you people? No. You better go look at Kevin Wesley. Shit, that's not what polygamy relationships looking like. Do his women look abused and all disorganized and organized? What's wrong with you people? Come on. If you like that kind of stuff, I heard Maylee and Mala, whatever them, Nefertiti had a group setting talking about the problem with women. No. You can't be talking. See, nobody gonna judge your choice, and you don't judge ours. If a woman want a one-on-one, that's her business. If she want a two-on-one, that's her business. That's how I feel about that. See, that's how I do that. Don't be trying to get up over here in folks' business. If people want to do one-on-one, that's their business. If they decide to add two, that's their business. Or three or four, that's their business. But don't get on and see these little young ladies, y'all young, with all that stupidity y'all talking about. And women, see that she wanted her to herself. Girl, check this out. Your polygamy relationships are not. It's not healthy, honey. Shit, you can't talk about polygamy. There ain't no polygamy over there. Shit. That's a mental group home. Shit, there ain't no polygamy. You can't put polygamy over there and Nature Boy shit. That's not polygamy, boo. The fuck you talking about? How many phone calls do you get from a polygamy's house? I'm gonna be very honest with you. Polygamy relationships. How many fucking 911 calls you get that they beating on their wives? Fuck out of here. And look starved. Robotic. Get it twisted. Polygamy wives have their own life. If they decide they want to work, they can do that. If they decide they don't want to, they can do that. They're not controlled women. Duh. I'm serious. I don't understand, folks. Polygamy doesn't mean the woman is fucking controlled, goddammit. She chose that shit. What the fuck is you saying? Everybody wants to keep talking about somebody brainwash and trainwash somebody. No. Seriously, no. Yeah, but seriously, if you look at some statistics of 911, how many 911 phone calls has came from polygamy households that he over there whooping on his wife? Come on, man. No, you don't have to be, but that one-on-one household, I bet you, that one-on-one household you get some 911 about the one-on-ones. You sure is. To the point some of them one-on-ones is killing them girls. I just think different. I'm sorry. I look at shit like that. Yeah, they think polygamy, they gotta be at home with an apron on and they gotta do this and do that. Huh? Yeah, y'all polygamy relationship is not healthy, so I'm gonna need you not to use the word polygamy at all, please. I mean, you're giving it a bad name. Yeah, because that's not what y'all got going on over there, baby. No. Y'all don't even know what a king is. First of all, y'all don't know what a man is. That first step. Shit. Y'all need to go back and assess some stuff and dress some shit and twist some shit. That's what y'all got, all kind of shit twisted over there. So you can't sit up here and judge the women that do the one-on-ones. Okay, because what y'all doing, hell no. Everything can be healthy. Not that shit. Ain't no way. Shit, over there disorganizing folks' organs and shit and all that, and think y'all was over there having sex. Get the fuck up out of here. Ain't none one of y'all mentioned tantra sex. None of that. All that time he pounding. That's not sex. Oh, savage ass shit. What's wrong with you people? But anyway, I'm off here. But yeah, cover girls. Yeah, y'all covering some shit up, boy. Sure is. About that Felicia Johnson. Yeah, y'all try to make it seem like she put in an application and she got turned down, and then she went outside and called an Uber and Lyft, and then she turned around, somebody drove past, said, I'll take you home. Get the fuck up out of here. Nah, she spent some time with that person for at least 2 or 3 hours to put in that motherfucker. And then she had to audition. So that's the end of that. That's my damn perspective. Especially if we leaving the club at 1:30. What we leaving there for? So it's obvious she was in there sitting down. It's obvious she filled out the application. So just say if she filled out the application. Just say if she filled out the application. Spirit saying. She just filled out the application. She still circulated in the motherfucking sat down. She just didn't leave. Because the 1:30 ticket says she left at 1:30. She left near closing time. So we need to see how many hours was she there? How many hours? Everybody that worked that shift that night, y'all asked me to be pulled in the police office and be investigated. I don't give a shit. Y'all know who she is. Y'all seen it. And security. Where's security? Why are we not investigating security? We're not asking them no questions. Security knows some shit. That's your job to know some shit. Fucking on news want to keep playing. Like I said, I don't know who did that story, but you need to go back and do some extra. That was, if I was your boss, I would, man, that, yeah, y'all gotta have some common sense when you're doing some reporting. I ain't never went to school for news reporting. I don't know too much about it, but I do know common sense. Cause that shit that y'all put out the first time don't make no sense. Sound like somebody just rushed and did it. Trying to take the spotlight off cover girls. No, cover girls, no. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm out of here. You guys have a good one. This is Alfreda D at the VIP still, and daily food for your thoughts and your soul. All right. Talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good one.